In the late summer of 1831, a violent uprising shook the slaveholding South and left a permanent mark on American history. Known today as Nat Turner's Rebellion, it was one of the most significant slave revolts ever to occur in the United States, a desperate act born from generations of oppression, faith, and resistance. The man behind the uprising. At the center of the rebellion was Nat Turner, an enslaved man born in Southampton County in Virginia, part of the young but rapidly expanding United States. From childhood, Turner was known as deeply religious and unusually intelligent. He learned to read and write, a rare and dangerous skill for an enslaved person, and spent much of his life studying the Bible. Turner believed he had been chosen by God for a divine purpose. He described experiencing visions, signs in the sky, and spiritual messages that convinced him slavery was a sin that must be destroyed. He saw himself not merely as a rebel, but as a prophet, sent to deliver justice. For years, he quietly shared his beliefs with a small circle of trusted enslaved men. They listened, waited, and prepared. The spark of rebellion. In early 1831, Turner believed he received a final sign, a solar eclipse in February that he interpreted as a divine command to act. The group originally planned to rise earlier in the year, but delayed. Finally, on the night of August 21st, 1831, they began. The rebellion started at the home of Joseph Travis, Turner's enslaver. Turner and a small group entered the house and killed Travis and his family. This brutal act was not random. It was symbolic. It marked the beginning of what Turner believed would be a holy war against slavery. As the rebels moved from plantation to plantation across Southampton County, their numbers grew. Enslaved people joined the revolt as they advanced, and by the height of the uprising, the group numbered between 50 and 70 men, some armed with guns, but many carrying axes, knives, and farm tools. Their strategy was simple: move quickly, recruit more followers, and spread fear among slaveholders. By the time local militias and armed white residents organized resistance, approximately 55 white men, women, and children had been killed. It was the deadliest slave revolt in American history: fear, violence, and retaliation. The rebellion lasted only about 2 days before it was suppressed. Armed militia units, joined by state troops, overwhelmed the rebels. Many were killed in battle, others captured.